Hello viewers, welcome to another video of my channel. In this video, I will solve an SQL query that is pretty basic, easy in nature. But the issue is it takes the join condition. So I will try to explain various join conditions and I will try to visualize those joins so that anyone who is new in this field can easily understand. So last month I attended on a boot camp that is conducted by Tech TFQ. So I attended this boot camp. From there, I have taken the problem, and this Tofik, the name of this guy, he is also going to conduct another SQL boot camp in recently next month. So that is so effective. If you are interested to learn SQL query, I think this is a must thing that you should try. Okay, so let's try to understand the problem. This is the problem. Like they said that write an SQL query to transform given input data into the expected output. Output can be sorted in any order. Okay. So this table is an input table. So this is the given table and we have to sort this table in such a way so that this will be sorted in this format, the output. So let's try how it looks like by what happens here. Here is Charles. So in the output, Charles is here, but there's no like Charles on the driver too. So what happened? Why it is not there? Okay, let's look for the max. On the third record, that is max, and max is shown here just side of the max. So like they're trying to identify which drivers are common in both the table and whose driver are not like common. That's the thing. So the output is showing like where the driver like Charles is on the driver 1 list but not available on the child 2 list, driver 2 list. That's why Charles on the driver 2 list is blank. At the same way, Pastry. Pastry, that is, he is available on the driver 2 list, but not available on the driver 1 list. So Pastry doesn't have any record on the driver 1 list. But those who have common, like Elson, Max, these are available and they are showing on the side by side. So this is the problem we can understand. Let's try to solve it. I'm using PostgreSQL for this purpose and I also have created the table already. Let's run it. Okay, so this is the table that is showing the 7 records, driver 1 and driver 2, that is shown on that Excel, the 7 record. Okay, 7. So how can I solve it? Now just think about this. So the seeing this table 1, it seems like somehow we have to match those records of the table. How can it be? Like this can be something like where the Charles is matched with the Charles, then we will take the record or something this type. So like to understand this thing, the way we can think this problem is, I'm just copying this table. Okay, let's paste it at the bottom so that we can work on it. Um, okay, I'm just copying it and let's paste it here. Let's paste it here. Okay, so I have copied the same table 2 times. Okay, so just now think those as a separate table. This is the same table. This is not a different table, but for solving of this problem, we will think this as a separate table, and we will think this is the driver table. So we will give this table as the name as D1 just for our understanding. Now this table as D2. Okay, so the same table is given the 2 different names. Now just try to solve the problem. Try to understand like how we can start solving this problem. Think about like now we will try to join those 2 tables. How we can join those 2 tables? We will try based on this common record. So here the driver 1, everything is driver's name, is it? Drivers 1, driver 2. So what will happen? Like if we try to join this driver 1 with driver 2 of this D2 table, what it will do? It will do like it will take this first record, Charles and Norris, and we will try to join where the Charles is matched. Okay, so when, okay, let's say for example from the D1 table we will take this record. Let's paste it on the side. So when we will try to match this Charles 1 with the Charles 2 of the driver 2 of D2 table, it will come first on first record. It will not get anything. Okay, because the first record is Morris. Same way it will look for all those records. It will not get anything. So for the first table, there's no record matched with Charles on the second table. So this is null, or like there's two record to be returned. So this will none. So the same way, just think about this. Whenever we will look for this record, max. So when I'll take this record will show the both the thing, max and Pice tree. Now we will try to match the max of D1 table driver 1 with D2 table driver 2. So it will go first, it will look for the Norris. Norris will not get matched with max. It will not pull the record. So when it will come to the second record, it will find the max. Is it? Max will get matched with this max. So it will take the whole record, change and max, and it will paste on the side. So, so this is the way the join will perform. Now let's go to the PostgreSQL. Let's try to solve this. Okay. So for the sake of understanding, let's select star from drivers. So right now I'm giving this one as driver 1 table. We have to select the same table 2 times. So we have to give different names so that we can work on those. Now we have taken driver 1 table and we will try to join this driver table again, okay, with the same table. Okay. So what it does, it joins the both the driver table with itself. That's why. Now I have to get a common thing on based on which it will match or it will find differentiation. Kind of like something has to be common on the both table based on which it will perform the operation. How that is, like when we try to match those two tables, like if we take this driver 1 table and try to match it with driver 2 table, so then probably it will look for those matching records, like it will try to match those Charles with Charles from this column, or this change with change from this column. In this way it will perform. So we have to join it. So we are trying to join. So what we will do, we will take D1 table and we will join driver 1 with the same table but in the D2 name with driver. Now we will take driver 2. Now if we run this thing, let's see what is our output. Okay, I have made a mistake, sorry. I believe this will run. Okay, we are getting some records, is it? We are getting 3 records. Let's try to explore how we have got those records. So, so these first 2 records comes from this driver 1 table, and these second 2 records come from this the driver 2, or like the same table but driver 2, the second table that we have taken. So let's analyze. The first one is max history and it is showing change and max. Okay, so let's go to the Excel. Max history, change and max. So it's taking not the Charles Norris, it's taking max and history, is it? It's taking max and history. On the side, it's showing change and max. So which change and max? So it tries to match with this record with this record. So how that happen? This happens because we matched this driver 1 from D1 table with driver 2 from D2 table. So when it gets matched with max, it takes the record. But why it didn't take this Charles Norris and this Charles Norris? Because we are matching driver 1 with driver 2. This driver 1 Charles doesn't match with any record of this table. That's why this record doesn't come out. So what else, what the other records come out? Olson, 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 Elson. Okay. So let's go to the Elson. Let's see. Okay. Here we can see Elson is showing two times. Okay. Both driver 1 and driver 2. So, but it is considering this Elson with this Elson, where there is a match between driver 1 of D1 table and driver 2 D2 table, it will take that record. And the other record, I think, let's try which other record will come. We got the Max, we got the Elson. So, will you get Norris? Norris is not available on the first record. On the D1 table, Pistari, no. Russell, yeah, other one is Russell. Russell is available on the D2, driver 2 on D2 and driver 1 on D1. So the other record must be Russell. Yeah, Russell. Okay, this Russell. So how it is like matching? It's taking only the common records. Those are available. It's not considering any other thing, isn't it? That's why there's three matching records. It's coming together. Now, if something such happen that I want all the records of the like this driver 1 or the D1, whether it is getting matched with this driver 2 or not. Where there is a match, we will take this. Where there is a no match, we will also take this. Then what will happen? Then we will go for left join. So let's go for the left join. Just we have to write this left join and we have to run this code again. Okay. Now see, apart from this common thing like the previous thing 1, 2 and 3, we are getting some other thing like this Charles, there's no matching. This Saints, there's no matching. But all the seven records from the left table is showing, is it? All the seven records: Charles, Saints, Max, Lewis, Olson, Vettel, and Russell, isn't it? Charles, Shane, Max, Lewis, Olson, Vettel, and Russell. Where it has got a match, it brings out the information from the other table or the same table like as the D2 table. But where there is a no match, it's like pulling null. So this is kind of another thing. With the left join, we can pull all the records from the left table, and where there is a matching, it will come from the right table. But where there is a no match, it will bring us a null. So what will happen if we want to get records, all the records from the right table, but no, only those matching on the left table. So just we have to write this right join. Then this thing will get reversed. Okay, just try to run it and solve it. Okay, now you see we are getting null on the output of this first table, but there's no null on the output of the second table. It has taken all those records from the second table: Charles, Change, Max, Lewis, Olson, Vector, Russell. Okay, the second record, like these things, where it has got a match with this driver 2 with this driver 1, it only shows record there. Okay, so like this Max matched with this Max, but this Norris doesn't have any match on the first one. That's it's producing null. Now, for solving our question, we have to take like what we have to take. Here it is null, isn't it? Here it is null. Where it is matched, somewhere it is the first record is null. So we have to take the full thing where there is a match, where there is not a match. This is called a full join. Okay, so let's try to run full join. Now, okay, let's resize it a bit so that it can be okay. By just running this, we are getting the full record. Where there is a match, it is taking the matching record. Where there is a no match, it is also taking this for the first D1 table. Where there is a no match on the D2 table, we are also getting that. Now try to understand whether we have got our solution or not. What our first record says. It says Charles and the driver 2 will not be anything. Change, there's no matching. Max, there's matching. So Charles, if I just look on this driver 1 and driver 2, then we will get Charles doesn't have any matching. Change doesn't have any matching. But Max has a matching. So this is our output. We do not need Pistari or Change. Same way, in case of this Russell, we do not need Matchell and Lewis. We need only Russell and Russell. Look for this. For the Russell, we need only Russell, isn't it? We need for the output the first record of the first table and the second record of the second table. For this, we have to refine this select condition. So what we need from D1 table, we need this driver one, driver one, comma, and from the second table, these two columns are the output of the second table, like D2. We need the second column, that is driver 2, driver 2. Now try to run this. Let's see whether we get our expected result or not. Okay, so now look at this, like it's showing 11 records. So there are 11 different drivers, is it? Let's check on the number of records of this table. Okay, so yeah, there's 11 records, is it? And Charles starting, Senna end, and there's three matching record. Charles starting, Senna end, there's three matching record. So we have got our expected output using this full join. So I hope like now it is clear for you like how like joining the same table with itself have like works, and also what will be the output of case of inner join, or that I showed here is only with join, and how the left join works, how the right join works, and how the full join works. I hope everything is clear to me. If you understand the thing, that's good. And if you have any confusion, you can write it on the comment. I will try to explain it better to you. Thanks for watching. Until next video. Bye bye.